Concha here, and today I'm going to be doing a product review on the 2020 Halloween Grimm twins, or on other websites known as the two-headed doll. So these Grimm twins are actually sold at Party City and Halloween City for the 2020 Halloween season, and they both retail for $24.99 or $25. And I'll go ahead and show you guys the tag first before I actually start showing it. So here's the tag of it. This is the Party City tag. It says Grimm Twins. So on other retailers, it might say $200. I know on Party City's website, it does say $200. So that's just the name of it. It says glowing LED eyes, try me, scary Halloween sounds. They speak some phrases and they are motion activated. So they're both static and they just both kind of talk and say just creepy phrases and stuff like that. So the reason why I actually got these $200 is because I was going to buy Dead Fred on Party City's website, because unfortunately, I don't have a local one anymore. Since I did move to a new state, I don't have a Party City in the state, so I can't go to one anymore and see the Halloween stuff. So I'm really bummed about that. But luckily, I was able to order on Party City's website, and I did order Dead Fred. And I was trying to use this coupon since Dead Fred's not $40. I added the adapter to shopping list, and it still was not $50 yet, so it was like $49.98, because it's not actually like rounded up to cents. So I had to add one more thing to my cart, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna add these dolls to the cart. I could have added another adapter, but honestly, these dolls fit my theme for next year and this year. And again, they work with something that I would do next year. I'm like, you know what? I can work with this year. Originally, I was gonna get these dolls next year, but since they work with what I do this year, I was like, you know what? Might as well just add it in my cart and buy them. So that's why I basically had these. These were kind of like an impulse buy and kind of a filler buy in my Party City purchases. So that's why I got them. But I'm not complaining at all. These dolls are kind of cool. For detail portions, I'll start with the feet. They actually are just like Tara Parkina's shoes and feet. They're nothing really too special here. And they got just regular like legs, and then like this foam padding right here because the dress covers it. The dress is kind of this Victorian style like dress, and there's like a ribbon across the dress, and then up here is kind of the collar for it. She does also have the same kind of pattern detail on her hands, around like the scarves around it, and then her hands are actually have painted nails on them, and just regular doll hands. Their faces are the same. Sorry about the hair. It's one thing I will complain about later, but here's the faces of the dolls. They're both two-headed and can join together, and the dolls do pretty much look the same. I think they look pretty much similar. This one's face is a little wider, I think, but they're pretty much the same dolls. So here it is back here, and you can see the full view of it. So I do have a couple complaints, which I'm going to start with right now. So my first complaint is the fact that the hair is really messy. So I don't know if it's just because I bought it offline, and the box would always shake it up during shipping. So maybe it's that, but the hair in the middle is way too long for this prop. I mean, like, I understand they wanted hair in the middle of this doll, but it like literally covers the eyes and face of the two dolls, so I had to kind of like comb it together like this and then put it in the middle, but it still covers this doll's eye or this doll's eye, and you can't really get it perfect. I almost want to like cut the hair a little bit and like just make it so there's not too much hair, so it can be like pretty straightforward in the middle. But since it's not, it covers like one of their eyes or two, so like it just isn't that good looking, to be honest. And the hair also, again, is kind of messy and frizzy. This part doesn't really like bug me too much. It's just really this part of the hair. Also, the fact that these dolls cost $24.99. I know the spirit dolls cost that too, but the spirit dolls are about the same size as this, because while they have one head, they're about the big. Those dolls are a little bit bigger than this, so I think the spirit dolls in this should be about $20 or maybe even $15. I don't think 15 is ever gonna happen, so I'd say $20, because again, they're not really doing anything. They're just static. They're just talking and saying stuff, and they don't really do anything, or not really big in size to really do $25. So I'd honestly say $20 or 15, but I doubt 15 is gonna happen. These in the spirit dolls should be about $20. So that's my one complaint I have there, with the pricing and just the hair. But besides that, the dolls are pretty cool. Again, nothing like really too special. They're just kind of normal dolls, but they're cool and they do fit with what I'm doing, and I think overall they are a pretty cool piece. So I'll play some of their phrases and tell you guys overall if I would recommend this prop or not. So here is some of their phrases.
I can't wait to pick our next victim. Don't worry, we can be gentle. I hope someone will take us home. Yes, and that's the last thing they'll do. Do you think we should spare this one? Nah, it's too fun. The things we do to them. Ring around the rosy pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, you all die now. I can't wait to pick our next victim. Don't worry, we can be gentle.
So that's basically the dolls. Nothing really too impressive about the phrases. They're pretty creepy and cool, but nothing too exciting. So overall, they are pretty cool. And honestly, like let's say you're doing I'm doing a toy scene, where you're having a bunch of just haunted toys on a toy shelf. I would definitely say like get these. I mean, they're perfect for a doll scene. And again, with anything with dolls, but if you're not in the market for dolls and you're really not doing anything with dolls, I would not recommend these. I mean, they're nothing really too special either. So they are two-headed, which is cool, but they aren't really work with like a freak show or again a doll scene. So overall, these dolls are really cool, and I would recommend them to any Halloween doll fan. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you didn't, make sure to subscribe. And this is Halloween Haunter.